mga bagay na nagpapaurog kang sa tuyang peace and order and security gigis sa tuyang lugar. Nyaon sa tuyang mga ordinansa na ipinasar kang Sangguniang. Nyaon sa tuyang mga ordinansa sa curfew sa mga minors. Nyaon sa tuyang mga ordinansa sa paglalaag ng CCTV o IP cameras sa iba-ibang lugar, pati sa mga barangay. So, nailing ta na sa pagmantinar ng pasi-orden, kaipuhan kan sa tuyang lokal na gobyerno na mag-invest para igdi. Maglaan kita ng pondo para kung may mga krimen araw kaniyong nangyayari, igwa kitang reward money na itatao duman sa pagtaon ng impormasyon na mataong dalan para masulbad ang krimen o madakop iniyong mga suspect na nagigibong karumal-dumal ng krimen lalo na. So, iyan po ang inahagad ta sa tuwing pag-iribangon yan na pag-urulayan ang propriety kaning paglalaan ng pondo, paghanap ng mapagkukuanan ng pondo para igwa kitang magagamit na reward money duman sa makakatao ning dalan na masulbad iniyon sa tuyang mga kaso. Lalo na ini mga informante na minsan may naaraman alagad nagduduwa-duwa na irani sa mga autoridad. So, salamat po sa Indugabos.
Councilor Omar Buenafe, just a point of clarification. There was this criminal incident in Panikwason.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Earlier, there was a body found in a remote area in Zone 6, Panikwason, wherein the victim has no upper garment. Student
When
was found
did
dead.
this happen?
This happened about 2 weeks ago, Mr. Chair.
2 weeks ago. And the Concepcion Pequeña criminal incidents happened just
This weekend.
Sunday.
Discovered on Sunday, but
Saturday.
apparently it was it happened Saturday.
In other words, what happened in Panikwason,
It's a separate
a separate
case,
incident,
Mr.
and
Chair.
the PNP hasn't resolved the case?
There were persons of interest that were taken in and questioned, but then until now, Mr. Chair, no conclusion has yet been reported and no case has been filed yet.
I cannot understand why the PNP can't do anything about it. During our Peace and Order Council meeting, the representative of the PNP said that we have a total of 845 policemen in the city of Naga. How come such criminal activities still persist?
Criminal activities, Mr. Chair, have the different situations. Yung iba, mga domestic violence. Pareho po nang nangyari over the weekend na nagbunga ng karumal-dumal na krimen. Si domestic problem nila. Iniman sa Panikwason is a different case. Si aking estudyante tinugutan na magluwas sa harong And nakatudan man kan si magurang apparently na minsan nakikiturog sa iyang mga classmate o kabarkada. Pero according to reports, nagkaigwaning irinuman, and eventually the following day nakuha na sana si lawas na gadan.
Thank you, Councilor Omar Buenafe. I just hope that these cases will be resolved as soon as possible. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
We wish to acknowledge the presence of Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other privileged speech? Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Reading and approval of the order of business.
Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, may I move to dispense with the reading of the order of business and move for the inclusion of the following items under special business and order as item number 9, marked as urgent by the City Mayor, is her letter requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign the contract of lease renewal with Nephro Synergies Incorporated in relation to the continuity of operation to maintain the level of service to the current and future kidney patients consistent with the Universal Healthcare Act. Under unfinished business, Mr. Chairman, as item number 6 is a letter from a certain Raquel Bitan, pavilion owners, or one of the pavilion owners at Panganiban, Naga City, addressed to the Committee on Ways and Means, the Honorable Frank Mendoza, an addendum to their request for reconsideration. And as item number 12 of new business is the Barangay Revenue Code of Barangay Abella for review. With the inclusions, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval
Councilor
of the order of business.
Albios.
Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of the Chair of the Committee on Rules, may I respectfully request that item 10 under the new business resolution earnestly requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, Camarines Sur, 3rd Engineering District Office to finance and implement the construction of concreting of the Kararayan Sitio Badang sa Lunggigi Bypass Road located in Barangay Kararayan, Naga City to be transferred to special business of order.
Reaction, Councilor Rosales.
As item number 10, Mr. Chairman.
Item number 10 to be of the new business to be transferred to number 7 of SBO.
Number 10 of SBO.
10.
10.
Councilor Omar.
Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of the Committee on Rules, I request also that the report of the Committee on Transport with the committee public hearing conducted last December 5 be also included in the unfinished business portion of this session.
Councilor Rosales.
As item number 7, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Thank you.
Councilor Valdemoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I request to the Chairman of the Committee on Rules that item number 7 of the new business, this pertains to the passage of an ordinance authorizing the charging of current appropriation of the City Engineer's Office the amount of 17,603.50 centavos to cover the year-end bonus and cash gift of Mr. Jaime Nabal be transferred to item number
11.
11 of the special business or order.
Councilor Rosales.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so any other comment or reaction? There was this motion from the chairman of the Committee on Rules, Councilor Rosales. Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. I wish to acknowledge the presence of Councilor Jefferson Felix. Next item, Mr.
Order
Secretary.
of business, special business order, the proposed resolution of Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza requesting from the Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization the provision of 1 unit backhoe and 1 unit levee maker implement through the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This will complement our existing four-wheel drive tractor present at the city nursery. So I move that we pass a resolution requesting the Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, or PhilMec, the provision of 1 unit backhoe and 1 unit levee maker implement through the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund. So move, Mr. Chair.
Joint and collective.
On joint and collective motion.
Joint collective.
The proposed resolutions of Honorable Hilda Gail R. Abunal Gomez individually commending certain students of the Naga City Montessori School for their outstanding performance in the international academic competitions they participated in.
Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, the following students of the Naga City Montessori School reaped different awards for the Mathematics Without Borders autumn round held October 25 to 2025. Miguel Angelo R. Olivan received gold, Arabella Marie France R. Danglosi silver, and the following students received bronze awards: Wayne Sofia Nicole A. Bulawan, Irie Amadeus Kaayaw, Athena Marie Lazaro, Lyle A. Lanusa, Jairus Ezekiel Umeres, Angela Tricia Borromeo, Mary Caitlin Greta M. Huwab, and Joseph Anton R. Tinatcher. On the other hand, Mr. Chair, from the American Mathematics Olympiad, the following students reaped silver awards: Naziha Maki, Arturos del Rosario, Kinson Quinones, Miguel Angelo R. Olivan. And for the Asian Science and Mathematics Olympiad for primary and secondary schools, held last November 11 to 15, 2025, Angela Tricia B. Borromeo won both individual a bronze award and second runner-up for the team round. So may I move, Mr. Chair, that we pass a resolution
How about
of
their
commendation.
respective schools?
They're all from the Naga City Montessori School, Mr. Chair.
Naga City Montessori School.
So, Mr. Chair, may I move that we pass a resolution of accommodation for the following students. So move, Mr.
Joint
Chair.
and collective.
Joint and collective, Mr. Chair.
The letter dated December 4, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign a memorandum of understanding with Unilab Foundation Incorporated to strengthen the primary health care, enhancement of health information systems, improvement of the local health financing efficiency, and supporting the city government transition as a UHC integration site.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a two-year collaboration between Unilab Foundation Incorporated and the city for the improvement of the primary health care in the city. With that, I move that we pass a resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the MOA with Unilab Foundation Incorporated in relation to the strengthening of the primary health care, enhancement of the health information systems, improvement of the local health financing efficiency, and supporting the city government's transition as a universal healthcare integration site. So move, Mr. Chair. On joint and collective.
And then we come up with a letter of thanks, a resolution.
A resolution expressing the gratitude and appreciation of the city government for that partnership.
Another joint and collective resolution.
The letter dated December 4, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign a deed of donation with Angat Pinas Incorporated. relative to the donation of 1 unit brand new 7 cubic meter garbage dump truck.
Councilor Rosales,
Move to authorize the city mayor to enter into the said deed of donation on joint and collective motion.
joint and collective.
The letter dated December 4, 2025, of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign a memorandum of understanding with San Miguel Foundation Incorporated relative to the implementation of the Happy Si Mami Malusog Si Baby program.
Councilor Gail Labunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, the Happy Si Mami Malusog Si Baby is a flagship maternal and child health initiative by the San Miguel Foundation Incorporated. This will be very helpful for our own efforts here in the city. Therefore, Mr. Chair, may I move that we pass a resolution granting authority to the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the MOU with San Miguel Foundation Incorporated. So move, Mr. Chair.
Again, on joint
On joint
and
and
collective
collective
motion.
The letter dated December 4, 2025, of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign a deed of donation with United Auctioneers Incorporated relative to donation of 1 unit TCM 815 wheel loader and 1 unit Isuzu Elf garbage compactor.
Councilor Aris Magaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move that the city mayor be authorized to enter into a negotiate signed deed of donation with UAI relative to donation of the TCM wheel loader and 1 unit ELF garbage compactor. This will help us in our efforts for waste, solid waste management and disaster risk operations, Mr. Chair, on joint and collective.
Joint and collective. And then we come up with another joint and collective motion, resolution thanking the entity.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
The letter dated December 4, 2025, of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign a memorandum of agreement with the Municipality of Pamplona relative to the implementation of YACAP program with Naga City General Hospital as referral facility.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This was discussed during the last meeting of the Metro Naga Development Council, and the City Mayor gave her approval. So with that, may I move for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign a MOA with the Municipality of Pamplona in relation to the implementation of the YACAP program and Naga City General Hospital as the referral facility. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any
Joint and
second?
collective.
Joint and collective.
The letter dated December 5, 2025, of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to seek funding support from the Office of Senator Risa Ontiveros Baraquiel for the infrastructure repair and expansion of Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary.
Reaction. Councilor Rosales.
I move to authorize the city mayor to seek the funding support from the office of the Senator Risa Ontiveros for the infrastructure repair of the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary on joint and collective motion, sir.
Joint and collective.
And collective. The letter dated December 5, 2025, of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign the contract of lease renewal with Nepro Synergies Incorporated in relation to the continuity of operation to maintain the level of service to the current and future kidney patients consistent with the goal of the Universal Health Care Act.
Reaction. Again, the mayor is requesting for a resolution. Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, the Nephro Synergies Incorporated, I believe, is currently the entity operating the kidney center beside the city health office. This is just for the contract of lease renewal. So I move to grant the city mayor authority on joint and collective motion.
Joint and collective.
Mr. Chair,
Councilor Mendoza.
Let's make it clear that the authority is for the extension of existing lease agreement of NEPRO Synergies Incorporated, of course, with some revision of the terms and conditions of the contract.
Okay. So that's clear enough. Next item, please.
The proposed resolution of the Honorable Jesse R. Albios, earnestly requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, Camarines Sur 3rd District Engineering Office, to finance and implement the construction of concreting of Kararayan Sitio Badang Salonggigi Bypass Road in Barangay Kararayan.
Councilor Albios.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. During one of the consultation for the ulay-ulay sa barangay, during the campaign period, Sitio Badang in Barangay Kararayan was one of the areas that we visited. So the concreting of this area will greatly help the residents and also the barangay. So may I move on joint collective motion for the passage of resolution, earnestly requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, Camarines Sur 3rd District Engineering Office, to finance and implement the construction of concreting of the Kararayan Sitio Badang Salonggigi Bypass Road located in Barangay Kararayan, Naga City. On joint
Reaction
collective-
from Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Just a query, Mr. Chair, whether that bypass road is already donated to the city.
Yes, Mr. Chair, there are already deed of donations made to the city government during the previous administration.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
No follow-up question?
No follow-up, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
so
I second the motion.
joint and collective.
The letter dated December 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for the passage of an ordinance authorizing the charging against the current appropriation of the City Engineer's Office the amount of 17,603 pesos and 50 centavos to cover the year-end bonus and cash gift of Mr. Jaime M. Naval.
Councilor Baldemoro, where is the chairman of the Committee on Appropriations? So we will temporarily defer discussion of this item. We will now proceed to the next item.
Unfinished business, the letter dated November 28, 2025 of Mr. Ernesto Asense, Acting City Agriculturist, containing his comments on the proposed ordinance establishing the Naga City Farmers' Choice Program, providing a credit facility for the acquisition of farm input and prescribing mechanisms for its sustainable implementation, and on proposed ordinance instituting the direct procurement of palay and rice from Naga City farmers pursuant to Sagip Saka Act or RA 11321.
Councilor Mendoza, the chairman of the Committee on Agriculture.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For referral to the committee.
Okay, so we will refer this to the Committee on Agriculture.
Mr.
We
Chair, just to go back to SBO, can we also pass a resolution expressing our appreciation and gratitude to Angat Pinas and the donor of the, I think it's a backhoe or a garbage truck. Angat Pinas and Zheng Jero Foundation of Hong Kong regarding the donation of a 7 cubic Hino garbage truck. So move, Mr. Chair, on joint and collective.
We will get the go signal of the chairman of the Committee on Rules.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay? So, joint and collective? Comment from Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
No, Mr. Chair, I have a separate concern, Mr. Chair. With the indulgence of the Chair of the Committee on Rules, may I request that the committee report for the Committee on Organizational Development and Review be included in today's session under unfinished business, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Rosales?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, joint and collective.
The report of the Committee on City Properties.
By the way, we will go back to item number
7 of
11.
Number 7 of new business.
New-
The the request of the Honorable City Mayor to charge against the current appropriation of the City Engineer's Office the amount of 17,603.
Councilor Elmer Baldemoro, the Chairman of the Committee on Appropriation.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This was requested previously to be calendared under a special business or order as item number 11. So may I move, Mr. Chair, for a passage of an ordinance authorizing the charging against the current appropriation of the City Engineer's Office the amount of 17,603 pesos and 50 centavos to cover the year-end bonus and cash gift of Mr. Jaime M. Nabal. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The report of the committee.
Councilor Albios.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. With the indulgence of the Chair of the Committee on Rules, may I move for the inclusion of the report of the Committee on Public Utilities under Unfinished Business.
Committee
Public Utilities.
on Public Utilities. Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chair.
Okay. That will be under unfinished business.
The report of the Committee on City Properties.
Committee on City Properties. Who will be rendering the report of the Committee on City Properties? So we will defer temporarily.
The report of the Committee on Ways and Means.
Committee on Ways and Means.
Move to defer, Mr. Chair.
Deferred.
Or deferred?
The
My
Honorable
goodness.
Mendoza is already around, Your Honors. The committee report of the Committee on City Properties.
Councilor Frank Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request for the acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on City Properties.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee held its hearing last December 1, and there was no quorum, so may I
Again,
request...
no quorum, so we will be converting this plenary into the Committee of the Whole.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First item is the letter dated July 18 of retired Judge Jaime B. Santiago, Director, National Bureau of Investigation, clarifying NBI's plans regarding the current office facilities within the City Hall compound in relation to the request for a parcel of land to be used as a site for their new office building in Naga City. Likewise, a letter dated by H.A. Erwin Marpori, Agent in Charge, NBI, submitting the location map of the property being donated by the city government to their agency. And a third letter from the City Legal Office submitting its legal opinion on the donation of the present NBI site. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to renegotiate and enter into a new deed of donation with the National Bureau of Investigation covering a property in Barangay Balatas, considering that the location has changed to accommodate other law enforcement units which will put up their own offices adjacent to the NBI site. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The committee also resolved to include in the said authority a condition that the existing property to be vacated by NBI be turned over to the city government along with any permanent improvements, and that construction of the new NBI building at the new site should commence within 3 years from transfer of title and actual transfer of personnel and materials within 5 years. Before I move for its approval, Mr. Chair, may I divide this motion into two? The first one, that existing property to be vacated by NBI be turned over to the city government along with permanent improvements. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The second part refers to the period wherein the NBI will transfer to their new site. I discussed this with the city mayor, and her comment is that 5 years is quite a long period. So I would move that instead of making it 5 years, we stick to 3 years. So the motion would be that the NBI, that they would transfer to their site 3 years from receipt of the transfer of title by the said agency. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you. Second item, letter dated September 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement with Cebu Broadcasting Company pertaining to the use of a designated space within the Naga City People's Mall as the latter's operational base for broadcasting services. May I move to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of a resolution authorizing the city mayor to negotiate and enter into a successor memorandum of agreement, meaning to say this is just a renewal, with Cebu Broadcasting Company, extending their occupancy of a designated space at the third floor or roof deck of the Naga City People's Mall as its radio station in exchange for free airtime to broadcast city government programs and vital public information. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Reaction, Councilor Balimoro?
Just a just a clarification, Mr. Chair. Is this Cebu Broadcasting Corporation is the same with Kaya?
Manila Broadcasting.
Kaya
natin. Radyo natin.
Radyo natin. Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair.
So, no other comment? The motion has been seconded. So, it's approved.
Just to clarify, Cebu Broadcasting Company, not corporation, is owned by Manila Broadcasting Company. And that station is operated by the Cebu Broadcasting Company. So that ends my report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Frank Mendoza. Next item.
The report of the joint hearing of the Committees on Market Affairs, Peace and Order, and Public Safety.
How about the committee report of the Committee on Ways and Means?
It was moved for deferment by Honorable Rosales, Your Honor.
Mr. Secretary?
Ways and Means report.
Councilor Mendoza?
May I request that the report of the Committee on Ways and Means proceed as appearing in the agenda.
Next regular session.
No, now.
Okay.
With permission for the Committee on Rules.
It's item number 3 of the unfinished business. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on...
Your report is duly
Ways and
acknowledged.
This is a public hearing conducted last November 28 regarding the adjustment of rate of the Panganiban beautification project, as well as the payment of promotional fees by vehicle dealers. First item, letter... Kabali pala ng kasuray ko. Letter dated October 28, 2025 of Engineer Edgardo Piamonte, Executive Officer, kasuray ko to, requesting for a refund of the business and franchise tax paid by the cooperative amounting to 1.6 million and the waiver of the corresponding interest and surcharges amounting to 338,211. Likewise, the same subject matter, letter dated November 18 of Attorney Raisa Rodriguez, Attorney for City Legal Office, containing her legal opinion pertaining to the request of Caso Recoto for refund of business and franchise tax and waiver of the interests and surcharges assessed therefrom. Likewise, also related to this is item 3, Engineer. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
please.
The chairman
Will
resolved.
somebody answer that phone call?
Sir Frank. Sige na sir, tagpundo na. Okay na.
That is from Casorego 2. So the disposition, Mr. Chair, the chairman resolved to recommend to the plenary to request Casorego 2 to submit a written response to the legal opinion of the City Legal Office. The response should also address Attorney Rodriguez's contention that the principal amount and surcharges earlier paid by Casorego 2 cannot be refunded as there was no prior and timely submission of the requirements for tax exemption. Furthermore, Casorego 2 is requested to submit the original copy of the Certificate of Compliance issued by the National Electrification Administration. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Next item, letter dated November 4 of John Albert Paraino, Arcega, Operations Manager, Double L Guns and Ammunition Corporation, Duplex 10A, Panganiban Drive, Naga City, concerning their contract for the space unit currently rented by their company. May I move to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The chairman resolved to recommend to the plenary to just take note of the letter of Mr. Arcega, considering that the matter involves a private contract between a tenant and a subleasee of a duplex building along Panganiban Drive. Being so, the authority of the city government cannot be used to compel any of the parties to perform or not perform any act. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
That ends my report.
Thank you, Councilor Frank Mendoza.
The report of the joint hearing of the Committees on Market Affairs, Peace and Order, and Public Safety.
Committee on Market Affairs, Peace and Order, and Public Safety to be rendered by Councilor Jesse Albios.
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the report of the
Your
the
report
joint
is
committee
duly
hearing.
acknowledged.
The hearing was held on December 5, 2025, and there was no quorum, so my request that this body be converted into a committee of the whole.
The body is now converted into the Committee of the Whole.
The first item is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Vito C. Borja II, further amending ordinance number 2018-114 as amended by changing the designated place for vending firecrackers in the city of Naga. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, duly seconded by Honorable Serio, the committee resolved to elevate the matter to the Sangguniang Panlungsod and recommend the passage of an ordinance further amending ordinance number 2018-114 as amended by changing the designated place for vending firecrackers in the city of Naga effective January 1, 2026. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2 is letter dated November 20, 2025 of Mr. Ramon J. Florendo, MEPO Head, submitting the request of vendors for permit to occupy designated road portions in CBD1 for vending purposes this Christmas season. Along with this are undated letter of Lisalin Locre, seasonal vendor, requesting for permit for their group to vend along Prieto Street, corner General Luna Street, beside Shoppers Mall from December 15 to 31, 2025, and an undated letter of Lairin Guevara, Association President, Abella Seasonal Vendors and Workers Association, requesting for permit to vend along Abella Street, corner General Luna to corner J. Hernandez Avenue along Macdo, Pichara, to to Mercury Drug from December 15 to 31, 2025. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, duly seconded by Honorable Serio and Honorable Benafe, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of a resolution granting the request of the 6 seasonal vendor groups for permits to set up temporary vending stalls in various identified locations within the Central Business District 1 in connection with the holiday celebration from December 22 to 31, 2025, subject to the following conditions. Letter A, the perimeter of the designated vending areas shall be clearly marked. Letter B, proper waste segregation and disposal shall be strictly implemented, and the city's no smoking policy shall be strictly enforced. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends the report, Mr. Chair. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Councilor Jesse Albios. Next item, please.
The motion to admit filed by Punong Barangay Juan Francis Mendoza and Attorney Jose Angel Gadote Jr. respondents in relation to administrative complaint filed by Charles Dadua et al.
Councilor Rosales, can you explain what is this motion to admit?
This pertains to their belated submission of the position paper. So they are moving to admit the same as an exemption to the deadline which was set last week.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Rosales.
So it's pending with the Committee on Blue Ribbon, Mr. Chair.
The letter dated December 5, 2025 from certain Ms. Raquel Tan, occupant in the pavilions along Panganiban Drive, regarding the request for reconsideration.
Councilor Mendoza,
Committee on Ways and Means.
we will refer this to the Committee on Ways and Means.
The report of the Committee on Transport.
Committee on Transport, headed by the Honorable Melvin Ramon Buenafe.
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the Committee on Transport report?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair. Nawawala. The Committee on Transport conducted a public hearing on December 5, 2025. The quorum was not required. However, I would like to acknowledge the presence during the public hearing of Honorable Aris Macaraig and Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio. Likewise, the distinguished personalities, Mr. Glenn Mancera of LGU-Naga District Office, Engineer Edmer Flores of BISCAS, who represents the Naga City Urban Transport and Mobility Council, the representatives of PSO, the representative of the PNP, and particularly the Traffic Enforcement Unit, the coordinator of the Naga City Bike Board, the chairperson of the Naga City People's Council, our PIO of LGU-Naga, the president of the Federation of e-bike users in Naga, and several media practitioners and e-bike suppliers, owners, and several users. The public hearing was well attended, Mr. Chair, and may I proceed to the disposition.
Yes, please.
After a lengthy discussion, the chairman, with the concurrence of the members present, resolved that the matter be elevated to the plenary with the following recommendations. So, the following are the dispositions. Letter A, to return the proposed ordinance to the proponent for further revision, taking into consideration the comments and suggestions during the public hearing, and to await the final guidelines from the DOTR and LTO in order to reconcile them with the proposed ordinance prior to its final revision. Letter B, to direct the Naga City Bike Board to rehabilitate the existing bike lanes, paint or install signages on all bike lanes approved by the DPWH, and formulate new bike lane routes for submission to the DPWH for approval. Letter C, in connection with the use of e-bikes on national roads, the committee recommends requesting the LTO, NCPO, PSO, Naga City Bike Board, and the Public Information Division of the city to conduct massive information dissemination, identifying the roads where e-bikes are prohibited and the roads where they are allowed, provided that e-bikes shall use only the outermost lanes of the roads. On the aforementioned dispositions, I so move, Mr. Chair.
You have 3 resolutions.
Dispositions, Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair.
So kindly make the necessary motion for each of the resolutions.
So, Mr. Chair, I move that disposition letter A, to return the proposed ordinance to the proponent for further revision, taking into consideration the comments and suggestions made during the public hearing, and to await the final guidelines from DOTR and LTO in order to reconcile them with the proposed ordinance prior to its final revision. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Letter B, to direct the Naga City Bike Board to rehabilitate the existing bike lanes, paint or install signages on all bike lanes approved by the DPWH, and formulate new bike lanes routes for submission to the DPWH for approval. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Letter C, in connection with the use of e-bikes on national roads, the committee recommends requesting the LTO, NCPO, PSO, Naga City Bike Board, and the Public Information Division of the city to conduct massive information dissemination, identifying the roads where e-bikes are prohibited and the roads where they are allowed, provided that e-bikes shall only use the outermost lanes of the roads. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Next item was the public hearing on the proposed ordinance authored by this representation, amending sections 58 and 59 of ordinance number 93-049 as amended by ordinance number 94-016 and ordinance number 2019-055, otherwise known as the Truck Ban Ordinance of Naga City, by adjusting the truck ban time window, expanding the coverage area, providing for reasonable exemptions under regulated conditions, and for other purposes. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The Chairman, with the concurrence of the members present, manifested that the matter be elevated to the plenary for the presentation of the revised proposed ordinance, incorporating therein the recommendations and suggestions presented during the public hearing, and to recommend for its approval on second reading. Previously, Mr. Chair, this was presented to the plenary, although it was not approved yet because it has to pass through the public hearing. So, I move, Mr. Chair, that this proposed ordinance regarding the amendments on our truck ban ordinance be approved on second reading, Mr. Chair.
Any comment? Reactions? So, any second to the motion of the principal author?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. So
Noted
it's
my
approved
report.
on
Thank you, Mr.
second
Chair.
reading.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
The report of the Committee on Organizational Development and Review.
Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, for the Committee on Organizational Development and Review, may I request acknowledgement of this report?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The meeting was held last December 5. There was no quorum, Mr. Chair, so may I request that this, for the conversion of this plenary into a
Again,
committee
we
of
will
the whole.
convert this plenary into the committee of the whole.
The first item is the letter dated December 3, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution creating the Human Resource Merit Promotion and Selection Board, or the HRM-PSB, and the Performance Management Team, PMT, of the City Government of Naga, approving their composition and for other purposes. May I go to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to elevate the matter to the plenary as a committee of the whole and recommend the approval of the proposed resolution creating the HRM-PSB and the PMT of the City Government of Naga, approving their composition and for other purposes with revisions to incorporate the comments and suggestions made during the committee hearing. Mr. Chair, may I go over the revisions done on this particular resolution?
Yes, please.
So, Mr. Chair, on the composition now, you will see flashed on the board, we have taken out Melissa Shiglin Borromeo Bulaong and Dave R. Bercasio, but they serve as resource persons. As suggested as well, included is a department head of the office where the vacancy exists or the designated alternate. And then we remove the specific names, instead just mention President of Nasilgea or the duly authorized representative. The same for the second level and first level representative. For the PMT, Mr. Chair, the co-chair is now Mr. Anselmo Manyo. Ms. Borromeo Bulaong serves as a resource person. So those are the changes made for this particular resolution, Mr. Chair.
So in other words, the comments from the plenary were taken into consideration in the drafting of the final resolution.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So any second? Yes, Councilor Balimoro, reaction.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pababa natin. Mr. Chair, could we change the designation of former Councilor Ryan Cedric Rentoy as he, to put his position in the city government, not as a member of the transition committee? He is the city population and nutrition department head. So, and
Are you saying that we change
the
his
designation
composition?
of that particular resolution? Since, Mr. Chair, this will in effect up to the end of the term of the mayor. So, I am not comfortable using the transition committee.
But Rayan Rentoy, the former city councilor, is a regular employee.
Yes, Mr. Chair. So I'm just suggesting, instead of member transition committee, put the designation of
I see.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
So instead of member transition committee, ilaag itong position niya as city government department head and
Yes.
representative of the city
I
mayor.
think that's correct.
Mr. Chair.
You can change that designation there.
Mr.
Instead
Chair,
of member transition team, you put there as department head of the City Population and Nutrition Office.
Mr. Chair, I think it's also important to mention here because as chair of the PSP, it is because of his capacity as operations management of the transition committee.
But I believe Councilor Baldimoro is correct in saying that this particular resolution will be used in the coming years. The personnel selection board will stay unless the mayor will change the membership. Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
May we know, Mr. Chair, until when the transition committee?
Can you tell us, Councilor Gale?
My apprehension, Mr. Chair, baka magtapos na kaya si term of the transition committee and this resolution will affect until 2028. That's my apprehension, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. With all due respect to the Honorable Councilor Baldimoro, well, we can also apply the same analogy with the co-chairperson. He is the acting head of the CHRMO. What if next year he is no longer? It does not matter, Mr. Chair, in my opinion. And I respect that Honorable Councilor Baldimoro is not comfortable. But I am comfortable. It does not matter whatever designation we put under, but because that is in any way, that is the truth, and that is it at present, Mr. Chair. The membership of Honorable Councilor Gale as SP Committee Chair, what if next year she is no longer the SP Committee? Does not matter, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Aris Macaraig. Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I am comfortable with all three propositions. I would suggest that we do not remove that title, Member Transition Committee Operation Management, but we also add the official position of Rayan by putting under his name, immediately after his name, Department Head, CPNO, and then Member Transition Committee.
Okay, that will be good. Do you agree?
Yes, Mr. Chair, that's also my point, Mr. Chair.
So we will also place there the position of former Councilor Rayan Rentoy. So, no objection? The motion is approved.
Second item, actually there are still two items, Mr. Chair, but we took them together. The ordinance establishing a dental clinic in the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary in Barangay Carolina, and one also in the Naga City General Hospital, highlighting the importance of to enhance oral health services, highlighting the importance of oral health and providing appropriations therefore. May I, Mr. Chair, may I request that the proponent be recognized for his presentation of the final draft.
Councilor Albios.
Councilor Albios,
Okay,
Mr. Chair.
Councilor Albios.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The proposed ordinance establishing a dental clinic at the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary in Barangay Carolina to enhance access to oral health services for residents of the upper barangays and appropriating funds therefore. Under this proposed ordinance, Mr. Chair, there is no manpower requirements. We will just utilize the current dentist assigned at the City Health Office 1, wherein we have 3 dentists, 2 positions. So, with the creation of establishment of a dental clinic in Barangay Carolina, we will be able to bring oral services closer to the people and maximize the capacity of our current manpower. So during the committee hearing, there were some recommendations discussed, and these were incorporated in the proposed ordinance. So Section 1 of the proposed ordinance is the title, Ordinance Establishing the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary Dental Clinic in Barangay Carolina, Naga City. Section 2 is the Declaration of Policy. Section 3, Establishment of the Dental Clinic. Section 4 states the objectives of the proposed ordinance. And Section 5, the dental staff shall be a dentist to position and 1 dental aide. The dentist from the City Health Office shall be assigned to duty at least twice a week at the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary. For the Section 6, the dental services shall be those covered under the PhilHealth Consulta package, such as but not limited to oral prophylaxis, dental cleaning, fluoride varnish application, fissure sealants, extraction, consultations, restorative procedures. And for the dental fees, the Chief of Office shall submit to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the proposed rates for various appropriate dental services for review and approval. Fees in excess and not covered by the PhilHealth Consulta package shall be paid by the clients. So there's no requirements for additional manpower, so just the establishment of the clinic and its dental chair, apparatus, and equipment, Mr. Chair. So if there are queries or comments from the members of this august body, this representation is ready to answer queries.
Comments, reactions from the members of the council? Okay, no comment.
So may you move for the approval of this proposed ordinance on second reading, Mr. Chair.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, in the same committee hearing, it was further resolved to direct the City Health Office to submit a report to the Sangguniang Panlungsod providing an update on the status of the dental van and to direct the General Services Office to facilitate its stationing at the OLI. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Furthermore, a follow-up should be done to the City Health Office to submit in their submission of the accomplishment report for the 4 dentists, including their work schedules, patients served, and barangay visits for the past 3 months, and to submit the report within 7 days. So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Any second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That is all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez. Next item, please.
The report
Mr.
of the committee on...
Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
sir.
Mr. Chair.
Councilor Macaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May we recognize the attendance of the representative from the DPWH, Engineer Oliva, Mr. Chair. He was invited today, I don't know, for...
Who invited Engineer Oliva? May I acknowledge the presence of Engineer Oliva of the Department of Public Works and Highways.
Thank you, Mr.
Did you invite the engineer?
I cannot recall, Your Honors, that we...
Yes,
invited-
Councilor Bolimoro.
Mr. Chair, from Engineer Oliva, if if somebody invite him in this
The rules are suspended. Engineer Oliva. Use the microphone.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Chair. Actually, we received a letter from the City of Naga about this committee hearing. I believe it is about your resolution for the...
The committee hearing of what committee?
I was only informed to attend regarding something about the road opening, or...
Did the Committee on Infrastructure invite Engineer Oliva? Okay. So what was the subject matter of the letter, Engineer?
I believe it is about the road at...
The underground cabling.
Yes, sir.
Who is handling that matter? Councilor Albios.
Mr. Chair, the committee hearing was held last Friday afternoon.
The committee hearing?
Of the public utilities was held last Friday afternoon.
So the committee hearings was set last Friday. So, Engineer, you should have been there. This is the regular session of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Naga and not a committee hearing. Okay, so thank you very much, Engineer Oliva. The rules are back and forth. Next item, please.
The report of the Committee on Public Utilities.
The Committee on Public Utilities, headed by Councilor Albios. Will somebody tell that worker to stop? Oh my goodness. Where is the security?
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on Public Utilities.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held on December 5, 2025, and only 4 members were present, so there was no quorum. So may I request that this body be converted into a committee of the whole.
Again, we are converting this body into the committee of the whole.
The lone item taken up was letter dated August 20, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor, transmitting the letter of Mr. David Xiao, Chief Executive Officer of Bester Telecom Philippines Corporation, submitting updates on the underground fiber optic duct system infrastructure project for necessary action. So representatives from the telcos, from Casureco 2, and from Bester Telecom Philippines Corporation were present, and Mr. Jerry Rojas presented the updates regarding the project. So may I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to elevate the matter to the Sangguniang Panlungsod and to recommend the scheduling of a public hearing on January 8, 2026, 1 p.m. at the Sangguniang Panlungsod Session Hall for the presentation of the updates on the underground fiber optic duct system infrastructure project of the City Government of Naga. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second, Mr.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends the report, Mr. Chair. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Councilor Jesse Albios. Next item, please.
New business. The proposed ordinance of Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza prescribing the rates of rental for the use of city-owned agricultural and post-harvest machineries.
Committee on Ways and Means.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Alan Reyes Macaraig mandating the strict compliance to bridge load capacities within the
Committee on
jurisdiction of the
Transport.
city. The letter dated December 4 from Mr. Willie Pirilles of the City Planning, transmitting the City Development Council Resolution number 02 and 03.
Committee on Transport.
The letter dated December 2 from FIS E-Bikers Association, Incorporated, signed by Jean Dr. Lero, Vice President, submitting the recommendations on e-bike operations in the city.
Committee on
Transport. The letter dated
Yes, Councilor Buenafe.
That matter, Mr. Chair, those matters discussed in the letter of Ms. Dr. Lero has already been tackled during the public hearing, which I earlier reported, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Omar Buenafe. Next item,
The letter
please.
dated December 4, 2025, of the Honorable City Mayor, seeking disposition and guidance pertaining to costs of living allowance of public school teachers in Naga City.
Committee on Appropriations.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Alan Reyes Macaraig, mandating the inventory and maintenance of trees in the city through the process of trimming and pruning, procurement and registration of chainsaw, special inventory
Committee
for modern
on
trees.
Environment.
The letter dated December 2, 2025 of Mr. Franklin Jai Berdin of Tabora Law, pertaining to the request of Casureco 2 for tax refund and waiver for tax liability.
Committee on Ways and Means.
The endorsement from the Budget Office forwarded annual budget of Barangay Santa Cruz.
Committee on
The
Appropriations.
letter dated November 20.
Councilor Balimoro.
Mr. Chair, may I request, Mr. Chair, that this matter be included in the committee hearing of the Committee on Appropriation on December 12.
Okay, please take note.
The letter dated November 2025 from the City Planning and Development Office, submitting the compiled evaluation from CEO, SWAMO, Senro, and CPDO. The document submitted by Engineer John Paulo Pablo, Product Development of
Committee on Land Use.
Abilia. The endorsement dated December 4, 2025, endorsing Barangay Ordinance of Barangay Abella, Revenue Code.
Committee on Appropriations.
Laws and Ordinances.
Committee on Laws and Ordinances.
Nominal voting.
Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, I move that following ordinances be approved on third and final reading. The proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Vito C. Borja, amending the designated place for vending firecrackers in the city of Naga. The amendment to the truck ban ordinance authored by the Honorable Buenafe, and the creation of the dental clinic at the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary. And the
That will
General
be
Hospital.
approved on third and final reading.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay?
Mr. Chair, before
Yes,
the
Councilor
adjournment,
Mendoza.
the acting representative from the City Budget Office is here, and she's requesting if we can reconsider an item, the CDC resolution for approval by this honorable body, considering the urgency of the items included therein. Can it be transferred under special business or order with the indulgence of the Committee on Rules?
Councilor Rosales.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So the rules are suspended, and we are acknowledging the presence of Emmy of the Budget Office, Emmy Velasco.
Sa barangay.
Madam Emmy Velasco, please.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning po.
Good morning.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
again, with the indulgence of the Committee on Rules as well as this body, I just learned that these two items actually is not in the agenda this morning. So if I may I request that it be included considering the urgency of the matter under special business order. Yeah.
Councilor Rosales?
Mr. Chairman, the item is under new business as item number 3.
Item number
So we just transfer it to special business authority.
SBO. Okay.
Good morning po. Yung pong 2025-002, those are previously approved CDC Execom resolutions na sinasubmit po for approval ng Sangguniang. And yung pong number 3 is another po, it's not the CDC Execom, but it's the full council who is requesting for inclusion po in the supplemental annual investment program. Pwede po pa-show nung yung mga resolutions.
So what is your problem?
Actually po,
I can see the urgency of your request.
Yes po. Yun po kasi number 2,
Will you
Mr. Chair, it
flashback
includes the Paskohan. That yun po ang
Madam
naalala
Dean,
ko na
kindly flashback the other. Yeah. The first word, we transmitting. So that reflects the urgency of this request. You cannot even
Sorry
determine what particular words you will be using.
Actually po, ang dala-dala ko po kasi yung pina-add po ngayon. Yan po, ang nag-submit po si City Planning. So I was really surprised that there is another
Okay,
item
so
from that
please
CDC.
flash again the second document.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
can we also ask the City Planning and Development Coordinator to be present? Mr. Willie Prillas.
May we request the security officer to invite the City Planning and Development Officer? So in the meantime, shall we take a break?
Okay. Okay.
Session resumed.
The submission from the City Planning submitting the CDC resolutions number 02 and 03.
We wish to acknowledge the presence of the City Planning and Development Officer, Willie Priest. The rules again are suspended.
Thank you, Your Honors. Said resolutions under your consideration, refers to the set of CDC Execom resolutions affirmed and adopted during the recent full CDC Council resolutions. So these are resolutions that were adopted by the CDC Execom. They include some amendments on the supplemental, or that forms part of the supplemental AIP, the nomination of Mr. Nono Santo Domingo to the RDC, and so on and so forth. But on top of that, the CDC Execom also met last Saturday, and with the indulgence of the Sangguniang, we are submitting them for your consideration.
Any comment or reaction? Councilor Baldimoro.
Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of a resolution approving the CDC resolutions.
Second.
We will put the rules in back.
Okay.
The rules are back in force. And then make a motion.
Thank you again, Mr. Chair. May I move, Mr. Chair, for a passage of a resolution adopting and approving the CDC resolution.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
with the permission of the Chairman of the Committee on Rules, may I again seek reconsideration to the order of business by including under special business or order a letter from the City Mayor requesting a letter from the City Mayor marked as urgent, a letter requesting for passage of a resolution adopting and approving the CDC Executive Committee Resolution number 2025-010, and also CDC Executive Committee Resolution number 2025-011.
Councilor Rosales, Chairman of the Committee on Rules.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. In fact, there's also another letter from the City Mayor marked as urgent, which we will also be requesting for inclusion under special.
So we have 3 items coming from the City Mayor's office marked as urgent.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so that will be, those will be under SBO.
Yes, Mr.
Councilor Baldimoro.
Yes, Mr. Chair. May I request, Mr. Chair, Mr. Willie Priles to present to us the 2 CDC Execom resolution.
Again, the rules are suspended.
Thank you, Councilor Baldimoro. Thank you, Mr. Chair. There are 2 sets of resolution adopted during last Saturday's meeting of the Execom. The first has to do with including in the supplemental annual investment program several items. The first is the authorization for the procurement of 1 unit service vehicle for OSCA. The second is the proposed repair of the Naga City Children's Affairs Office. The context of this is that this was previously bidded out, but it failed because there was no taker, and the project was amended so that there is already allocation for labor, and it becomes a full infrastructure project. So the amount becomes 1 million from roughly 600,000. There's also the proposed expansion of the Naga City Civil Registrar's Office, amounting to 4 million. The implementation of microchips to pets, amounting to 2.2 million. Previously, this is supposed to be part of the 2026 budget, but we have put this upfront so that procurement can start post-haste. SWMO is requesting 1 million for additional garbage bins. the application of daily soil at SLF, 1 million, and 2 million for the chemicals for wastewater treatment facility. Again, the intention is to do early procurement so that it can be already made available beginning 2026. And then lastly, there is the MAIPIP program. We're familiar with this. The city mayor said that commitments to the city government have more or less reached 65 million. And it is only but proper that this is reflected in the annual investment program for 2025 so that there is basis for the Naga City General Hospital and other health agencies to do this. I think that is all, Your Honor, for the first resolution. And there is another. General Administrative and Support Services, PS for MEPO, to the tune of 3 million, as well as construction of multipurpose hall in Barangay Balatas. By the way, this is being requested by the SK of Balatas because in the LDF for this year, this was supposed to be for the repair of their SK building, but the city engineer's office said that that is not feasible, so they're renaming the project 1 million. And of course, last item is the NCPM wastewater treatment facility. As pointed out by Councilor Uying Rosales, it is already part of our AIP. Nonetheless, the DOST Camarines Sur is infusing money for this project. That's why it increased to 18.6 million, necessitating the amendment of our AIP and inclusion in the supplemental AIP. So the total, Your Honors, is 100.3 million.
Any comment? Yes, Councilor Valdemoro.
Mr. Chair, just to correct the item number 2, this is the repair of children's home at Barangay Pacol. To delete Bahay Silangan. Bahay Silangan, per Councilor Gale, pertains to the drug rehabilitation program. So the children's home is for the abandoned, neglected children, not the for drug rehabilitation.
Well taken, Councilor. We will change the project title so that.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Valdemoro. Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a query on the wastewater treatment facility. The amount of 5 million, will that already treat the wastewater? Or is that itong mga phase 1, phase 2 na naman?
The 5.1 million will go to the repair of the collection chamber, the pipes, transfer tank, septic tank, and power supply. The treatment will actually arise from the CMD membrane. And this is with the DOST counterpart to the tune of 10.5 million. So take it together, this will provide treatment to...
So the output of the 5 million and 10 million from DOST will be a treated wastewater already.
Yes, Your Honor.
So we can already achieve that after this 15 million, sir.
Together with the 3 million, because...
What is the cost of the water treatment
all in all, that's
facility?
18.6 million, Your Honor. Together with the DOST.
18.6.
Together with the DOST counterpart.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment? Yes, Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, may I just clarify about the item number 10 under Local Development Fund? The City Planning and Development Officer mentioned something about it being a SK project.
That's correct, Councilor.
What did he mean by that, Mr. Chairman?
This forms part already of the 2025 LDF of the city. It's actually part of the winnings of the SK for some contests of the city government. So the original choice is the construction of the third floor of the BCPC hall that will become the SK office. But when the city engineer's office visited the area, they found that it's not feasible to add another floor. So they are requesting us to rename the project to become a multipurpose hall in Barangay Balacan.
Okay, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you. Any other comment? Councilor Baldemoro?
Thank you again, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of a resolution adopting and approving CDC Exicom Resolution Number 2025-010. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next item, please.
Mr. Chair,
Councilor Baldemoro?
Mr. Chair, may I request again Mr. Willie Prilles to apprise us pertaining to the CDC Exicom Resolution Number 2025-011.
The rules are still suspended.
Yes, Your Honors. Essentially, they refer to the same activities, but this resolution only formalizes the renaming aspect of the projects mentioned. So the first one has to do with the SK construction, is now being referred to as construction of the multipurpose hall. The NCPM Rehabilitation Wastewater Treatment Facility, we're just expounding or adding more details into the project. The original name under the AIP is NCPM Rehabilitation / Wastewater Treatment Facility. But now we're saying that it's a NCPM wastewater treatment component with two components. A being the treatment facilities consisting of the collection chamber, pipes, transfer pump, septic tank, and power supply. And B being the MBR, membrane bioreactor, to the tune of 7.45. And lastly, the detail being the rehabilitation of drain pipes and septic lines.
Any reaction or comment? Councilor Baldemoro?
Kung may naman pong question sa pag-iriba, may I move, Mr. Chair, for passage of a resolution adopting and approving CDC...
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
I just read one of the whereases. Whereas there is a need to rename the following priority projects identified for implementation within the current year for the reasons stated below. In effect, any pong construction of SK office was renamed into construction of multipurpose hall. Baka pwedeng tanggalon na po ang word na rename, amending na lang garo kung may previous approval yan. Because pag mahiling yan kang ma-audit, they may conclude that multipurpose hall is still the office of the SK. An office is not allowed under LDF.
Reaction from Councilor...
We defer to
from
the suggestion
Sir Willie Prilles?
Councilor Mendoza.
Yes, Councilor Baldemoro?
Mr. Chair, this is the price that won by SK of Barangay Balatas, and the first intention is for the repair of SK office and BCPC hall. However, it was found out that the building itself is not suited for a second or third floor, so they transferred the proposed project into construction of multipurpose hall instead of SK office. So that's the nature of the request, Mr. Chair.
Reaction, Councilor Mendoza?
Does mean that the new project will no longer be the SK office? Okay.
Okay, so any other comment? Councilor Rosales?
Just another clarification, Mr. Chairman. The procurement process for all the aforementioned projects will be undertaken this December?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And that will be for the budget for 2025?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you. Councilor Rosales? Councilor Baldemoro?
With that, Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of a resolution adopting and approving CDC Exicom Resolution Number 2025-011.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any other item?
Last item, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, the third item, please.
Mr. Chairman, this pertains to the request of the City Mayor for the passage of an ordinance extending a uniform financial assistance of 1,500 each to waste segregators whose livelihood depends on recovering and selling recyclables from the waste generated by the city. The Solid Waste Management Office had identified 584 beneficiaries belonging to 7 groups. And the amount of 876,000 is being requested to be reverted from other general services account under maintenance and other operating expenses of SWMO, and is requested to be appropriated to the same account under donations as detailed in the letter.
Okay.
I move, Mr. Chairman, for the passage of the said request, requested ordinance, Mr. Chairman.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Adjournment?
Move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Adjourned.